Hey folks, we are ready for some more Trails in the Sky. So we are heading to Haken Gate next. So we're going to go ahead and get the game loaded up. Let me get YouTube chat up on my phone. And we're going to be ready to go. We're going to go ahead and get the game loaded. Alright, it sounds like my sound is pretty good. Alright. Phone's muted and we are ready to roll. So, I'm super excited. I've really been enjoying the game. I've been having a tremendous time. So, it's been quite an experience so far. So, we're excited to keep moving. So, let's take a look at how our characters are doing. Alright. So, I feel pretty good about where we're at. Pretty good level for this spot. The battles haven't really been any kind of problem. So we've been having a good time. So I did switch over to a Switch Pro controller with the laptop instead of an Xbox controller, which has been really nice. So I definitely feel more comfortable with that. So, alright. I think we are going to Eisen Road. And I've definitely been taking advantage of the fast forward. Because some of the repeated battles where you're kind of fighting lower level guys, way better if you can kind of skip through those quicker. The Haken Gate is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. Estelle produced Mayor Maybell's letter with a flourish. Hey Rush, how you doing, buddy? Glad to see you. Good luck on your project. Appreciate you. This is Mayor Maybell's. The mayor has requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the search. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. Cher is so awesome. I guess there's nothing we can do but let you through. Are you serious about this? Don't you know, Mayor Maybell is the one in charge over the entire region. You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. We'll grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any problems. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. Alright. Let's see what kind of baddies we're gonna have over here. I'm always on the lookout for chests. Alright, first time seeing this guy. He looks incredible. Oh, he's not very strong. That went well. We like that. Easy fights are good. Alright, we got two this time. And at least it's kind of like an open space here. So you don't have stuff jumping out at you crazy. Tender poultry is also a great drop. That's usable in quite a few recipes. I really got to dabble in more of the recipes. I really haven't fully taken advantage of that yet. I also hope that later on in the game, they give you more options for getting currency. Because I'm a huge person for, upgrading things. And whoa. I mean, not that I didn't see that was a gigantic monster to start with. But. Starting right away. Not messing with that thing. We do not need that. Ooh, he takes 500% damage from fire. Okay. I shouldn't have done her attack. Well, no, she'll get to go again. But holy moly. He's getting a big old fireball from Shara, that's for sure. There you go, you bastard. But he looks incredible. Like, that looks like a goddamn legendary Pokemon. Really does. Oh, it's going to get a crit, too. Oh, boom! 1440. That was a goddamn bloodbath. That was incredible. I don't know why I did that. She was still on... Oh my god, they called another one? Okay, we need to stop these guys, like, right away. Well, she's gonna have to do a firebolt on him. It's scary that they can just call for that thing. Okay, that's better. He still has a lot of life. Okay. He does seem to take a lot of damage as well. So, that works out. But he is one of the coolest enemies I think I've seen in the game. Not given much experience. But he definitely looked cool. That's for sure. Alright. Woo. That's some good septum. Loving the music. This music gives me such Suikoden vibes. Love it, love it, love it. But I definitely, they all have way stronger weapons I could get, but I got them all leather jackets instead. Because I was actually more concerned about the damage they were taking than their damage output. So hopefully that was a smart move. I'm good with fighting those giant dudes and giving no experience. All set with that. We are at the gate. Enemy at the gate. This is the Haken gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire and its rampart that protects Liberl from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military action, bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer Liberl. Yeah. It's the territory of the Erebonian Empire, which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day, let's go meet with General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Alright, let's go. Before that, I want you to remove those bracer emblems you got pinned on your chest. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Estelle and Joshua reluctantly removed their bracer emblems. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. Don't worry, that's proof you've started adjusting to being a bracer. Alright. Anything cool over here? Hidden chest or anything? I'm convinced that I will find a hidden chest in one of these like blind spots that you can't turn the camera. I'm sure there's gotta be. Anything over here? Let's see what these folks say. I'm thinking about visiting the Empire. Doesn't look like anyone's here to fill out the necessary paperwork for leaving the country, though. Well, it doesn't really matter to me, since I just live my life on a whim. In fact, the only reason I decided to travel to the Empire as well, because it occurred to me. What a wonderful way to live. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on the Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Bose. Do you think you could get us to see General Morgan? Joshua explained that the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in the rest stop over there, so why don't you wait for him there? I'll let you know when he gets back. A bar in the rest stop? Why is there a bar in a place like this? Obviously because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Alright, so I'm hoping it has a charging station. No, it's actually a traditional inn. Is it free? Ooh, what do they sell? Well, I got potluck in a shell. I don't have a vegetable sandwich, but like the money is so hard to come by. Mandy, how you doing? Amelia. Oh my god. He's here. That I will do, believe me, oh my lord. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I truly am in for a feast elsewhere in the land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Before you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then maybe I will. Do you think this guy is... He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. He looks beautiful. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberal, but may I ask if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on an errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberal Kingdom? Ha, I'm glad you asked. I am indeed a visitor in Liberal, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who are we? Indeed, you're bracers, no? And he's so intelligent and insightful. Oh my god. He may be perfect. He may be perfect. Though I like Grant, too. How do you know? We removed our bracer emblems. Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. You sure you're a traveler? Ha! Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber, just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you and... Oh my god, I'm blushing. Oh, man. Oh, no! Oh, no. Wait a minute, you. Are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance. He's down for whatever. Oh, no. I think I'm actually blushing. The supernal melodies and cleansing landscapes, masterpieces and stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Oh man, this is too good. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful it is that a genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. My hair is black. Oh no. I'm going to have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as it is. I've heard stranger conversations in my day, but this one is worth remembering. The look on that kid's face. Hey, you three. Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. The general's just returned. It looks like Joshua was saved by the bell from a frickin' weird predator. I just spoke to him about the matter and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Poor Shara and Estelle. I think they're jealous that the man is hitting on Joshua and not them. Because he is exquisite. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's going on. Okay, then let's be off, shall we? He's just including himself? Oh, it's too much. I think I'm in love. Oh my god, I don't even know. What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural. Scarily so. Ha! You noticed. Everything about you all just seemed so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles. Of course we're going to mind. Now get you... Shoo! Oh man, she told him to shoo! Scrooge. Let me get at your brother. Who was that guy? Seriously, what is his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo is probably better not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large, too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. I want to go talk to the weirdo again. So have you changed your mind about taking me with you? In your dreams. Such a cold-hearted creature for being one so young. Oh my god, that was too much. I can't, like my face hurts. I was smiling and laughing so much. Oh. Oh man, like legit, like my face is like pained. Ooh. Those books are expensive. So, like, I don't even know what they're for. But I saw the first two and they're like 2,000 each. I was like, that's way too much. What does he charge to rest? 60. Okay. Ugh. I could hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around other places where you're not permitted. Alright, last door on the left. I think I should probably wander around. I was supposed to be off duty today, but then we received an order to maintain ready status here in the fort. Wandering around is fun. Can I steal stuff? Nope. The only thing getting stolen here is my heart. Yawn. I was involved in the search for the missing airliner until late last night, so I'm dead tired. Oh. The end of the hall on the left. It looks like this is the general's room. No, we gotta snoop around some more, guys. That door's locked. Gosh darn it. We snooping. Oh, we're going down in the basement. Oh. We in the jail. Unfortunately, there's no one there. I imagine we could end up there if we keep effing around. Because of what happened 10 years ago, all the guards here are very tense. I hope we never have another breach of the gate by the Imperial Army. The border is always confronted with threats from the Empire. Therefore, we must be extremely prudent in our actions, whatever we do. Otherwise, it could possibly give them a pretext to invade again. One of these times, I'm going to find a chest on one of those blind spots. I really am. I know it. Alright, let's see what the general looks like. What's up, General? Gruff voice. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Maybell? That's right. Very well, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad you came. My name is Morgan. Oh my god, he kinda looks like my portrait. Like, if I had black hair instead of gray. This is terrible. He does kinda look like that king from Suikoden that frickin' is the portrait that Sai made. I have been tasked with guarding the Haken gate by Your Majesty, Queen Alicia. It's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? Damn it, I was still using his voice for Estelle. Estelle should be like a lighter, funner voice. So we hand over the letter. He has the look. Yeah, he does. So, it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential, but considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet! Huh? Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have just kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, and so we wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner, Lind, disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it would likely have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. And of course, the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I relieved to hear that. Probably not a worst case scenario like that. So if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking. Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. He's onto them. He's like, you bracer bastards. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. War. It ain't good for nothing. But thanks to the small mercies of Idios, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent a letter to the royal family and Orbital Ship Co., claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. This organization goes by the name of the Kapua family. Yep, those bastards, and we already dealt with a couple of them already. Oh no. The Kapua family, it couldn't be who I think it is, could it? It certainly appears that way. The Sky Bandits, who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region and are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them? Not only have you heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Estelle! Oops. You had a run-in with them in Roland? I had heard that some of their gang had shown up in the Roland region, but I think he's onto us. He was already onto you, Estelle, come on. He's a jerk, but he's not stupid. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians. But I would never have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers. Bracers? Ew. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, men! He looks pretty pissed. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, huh? What's the matter, General? Did these visitors try to pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown to the door. Throw them out immediately. You're like, oh shit. Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to push us off like bugs? Humph, you're no different. Hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pull underhanded actions like that bracers can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense! Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things Maybell could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party. How about you cut with the crap, General? Oh, smack him right in the face, Shara. Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, your military morons can't do your job. What did you just say? Holy cow. Shara's really pissed. For the past few months, you've known about the string of burglaries, which seem to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it. No hostages, or even the location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Fucking go, Shara! Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group of I know who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape, so enough with your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad it is to see such discords. Oh, he's coming back. Oh, my lord. Oh. Strife brings nothing to be borne, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. Bright shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. Oh my god, this is too much. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain. And the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Oh my god, this is so beautiful, I'm about to cry. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Oh my god, he wrote a song for Joshua. Let us immure this eternal love. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, the hair flick. Oh. Haha, it looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it the most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. Oh my god, he's twinkly. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let these kids in again. Man, he can clear a room. Oh my god. Oh, he's glitching out over there. Do you see that? That's sad. He's like really glitched. Holy crap, he like burst apart. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Eisen Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? Oh, good. He unglitched. Ha ha ha! No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. I certainly do, sir. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack? Where are you going? Wait for me! I mean, please wait for me! Oh my god. Even his sprite is beautiful. Let me try and introduce myself again. I'm Olivier Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I am an Erebonian touring your fair liberal. I'm Estelle, and... Now wait a minute, why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle, he did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua, and I'm Sherazard. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. Ha! You've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have to pass on that. Man, he really is down for whatever. You go, Olivier! First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Alright then, I guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute. Oh god. Oh man. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Oh. Now just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Oh my god, he is too much. Poor Estelle. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just what you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua. Calm down, Estelle. I'm a stud. That's why he likes me. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though I guess it's true, you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyways, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys should have told me we get Olivier before Chloe. This is incredible. This is my first time in Liberal, and after all, I'd like to request a guide. Well, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Oh, that's not all he wants. Jesus Christ. Shara, now just a second. It's the least we can do, and we're headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of a bracer's many duties. Hold on one sec. I got someone asking if I'm live. I'm like, yeah, I'm on YouTube. I am on YouTube. One sec. More viewers, the merrier. Okay, we are back. Plus, acting as a guide is one of a bracer's many duties. Oh, alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua? Oh my god, that is going to be a new term that I use. Poisonous fangs of lust. Jesus, this is... Guys, I don't think I've had this much fun playing a game in a long time. Like, not just this part. I am loving this so much. And legit, I went into this completely blind. I knew nothing about any of these characters. When people would talk about Trails, when Emily or Brandon or anyone was like, Trails, Trails, I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I don't like those games. They don't look good. I didn't listen to anybody. No spoilers. So I went into this completely blind, and I feel like I'm 12 years old again, playing Breath of Fire or Suikoden. Nothing has made me feel this way in a long time. Not any new role-playing game, not even... Yeah, this is incredible. This is incredible. And so, in the Discord, I posted a picture of Olivier because I thought he looked cute. And to find out that he's like this? Oh my god, this is too much. Hey, how we doing? Oh, it's going to be so good. I'm so glad that I'm getting to play through this completely blind, like I was saying, and that I will get to experience this in the beginning of next year, all remade, and it's going to be incredible. So I'm very happy. How you doing, Paul? You having a good night? And how is everyone else? What did we all eat for dinner? I forgot to talk about that. We've been having so much fun with the humor here. But yeah, Poisonous Fangs of Lust is now in my vernacular. Estelle? Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny. What exactly is it that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even Love Stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either. Well, that's good. I'm glad that you're getting to chill out some. I'm on PTO, second day out of 10, so kicking back. Played some MLB The Show this morning. Got my Roberto Clemente from the event. 99 overall, so had a great time. So baseball and trails, and I can't think of a better day. Are you right in the head? So how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now let us be off. Who died and made you the leader? Hey, wait a minute, you. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence. Oh, man, this is too much. Oh, my God. Is he... Oh, I cannot wait to fight with him. This is going to be incredible. Whoop. Whoop. Even if you try to live a serious life, you're still going to have your ups and downs. That's why living on a whim and taking it easy is the best way to go. I want to go see the general again. Please don't hold it against me. But after getting my ear yelled off by the general, I can't let you through. I could hear the general yelling all the way out here. What in the world did you guys do to piss him off like that? Nice. Good deal. You know, the craziest thing about this game, and I remember Zoo mentioning it, was that every event that happens changes the NPC's dialogue. And I can appreciate that on such a deep level from like old style role-playing games. I just think it's beautiful. It's incredibly beautiful. So. Oh, we're gonna see him in action. Oh my god, he looks stunning. Alright. Time to do 1 billion damage. Another 1 billion damage. And she's just gonna whack one. Bam! It is. It's so much. It's so great. I need to get Joshua fire. Because there's so many fire weak enemies in this area. Boom! 1 billion damage. Oh my god, he's even stronger. Beautiful. Anyways, those monsters totally look like legendary Pokemon, like I said earlier. Love them. And they give you so much. Not experience, but Septum. I might not have been right behind him. Oh, no. Ah, that's not that bad. We just need to have one person cast. Not only is he beautiful, but he pops caps. Love it so much. Alright. Ooh, not good. Oh, not good. Oh, things about to get ugly. Not great. Ooh. Oh, good thing that critical missed. Oh my god, we're gonna die. Holy crap. This got out of hand quick. I am out the cut. Whoa. That was terrible. The little egghead dudes can really call those guys in quick. I almost croaked there. That was terrible. Very sad. He's going to have great stuff. I'm definitely going to get him heal. He's going to be incredible. Oh, hey, at least he wasn't behind me. And at least it's just one. You didn't get to call for help that time, did you? I think it did, actually. And I'm pretty sure I picked normal. Ooh, she got a new whip. New skill with the whip. I believe it did. It had, like a casual, normal, and hard. I picked a normal. I'm not up for a significant challenge, but I want to be able to say I did something. And I'm playing on Steam, because it had the fast forward. Somebody had told me that the one on PS3 and Vita does not, so I didn't dare do that. Huh, so this is Bose, is it? It's more urban than I imagined. That building over there is Bose Market, no? Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Liberal? Ha, I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberal News, no less. A guidebook? Do they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So you intend to go shopping at the Bose Market now? Yep, and after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we ate at with the mayor. What I mean is, I guess this is the place. Yeah, I enjoy difficulty in, like, the Souls games. You know, like, when I played through Elden Ring, I did, like, a no armor run, using just, like, the funeral dress. Like, I enjoy stuff like that, but this game, I want to be able to enjoy it. You know what I mean? I don't want to have, like, every encounter is super intense. The Antarose, authentic liberal cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. But it's supposed to cost a pretty mira if you decide to go with a full-course meal. Yeah, makes sense. Good thinking. Good thinking, Paul. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day over this. Worry not, my fair lady, I've brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical, renditions, are you? Can you actually earn mira with that crap? Ha! I've starred as the main opera singer at the great theater in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 mira in a single night. 1 million mira. Big fat liar. Alright everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. No, don't leave us. What horror have we unleashed upon this poor innocent city? Is everyone from Erebonia a weirdo like that? I don't think the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respect a strong silent type. So what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist? Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see. We need to report the information we got out of the General to Lugren. And it would be best if we let Mayor Maybell know after that too. So first we visit the guild, and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. Nope, we're going to see Olivier. Where, oh where is fair Olivier? Lady, you seen Olivier? Have a good night, Paul. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have fun. I appreciate you. Alright, where is he? Oh my god, there he is! This marketplace is much more lively than I could have ever imagined. It was definitely worth seeing. Oh, I wanted to talk more. Whoa, who's that? She had a nice looking dress. The sprites are so beautiful in this game. Like, I'll be passing by, like, a random NPC, and I think they're, like, a very important character. It's such a great, great thing. It really is. Yo, what's up, Zoolanda? Dude, you're gonna have to watch the beginning of the VOD, because being introduced to Olivier blew my mind. You can ask Mandy, the whole thing was hilarious, dude. I have not enjoyed myself that much in a game forever, and I think I may have replaced Claude with a new love. In the Discord, I called it my hero harem, and Olivier is definitely in it, maybe even the leader now. Currently, there's nothing to report. Okay, so we're not actually... We gotta talk to him. Sup, Phil? How you doing, buddy? How you doing tonight, man? Oh, it's you kids. So did you find out anything about the incident? Tee-hee, you bet. Valuable information at that. Estelle relayed the information they had obtained from General Morgan. The Sky Bandits in the Capua family, you're right, this is valuable information. It looks like we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is an even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of a Bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone that hates Bracers that much? Don't worry about it, General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well, then I guess we'll have to try and make some steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Rowan, it's pretty clear who's behind these. To call them burglaries is one thing though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would never have thought they would go as far to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Lind. Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also mild in comparison. Yeah, and to hijack an airliner and then turn around and demand a ransom from the royal family? The risks there are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves. Yeah, I've kind of been going back and forth, but I haven't done Twitch in maybe a month or two. Ooh, I got new jobs. So I have bear claws. I wonder if that's what he wants. So we're gonna go to the market and see if he just wants the bear claws I have. I think this is the pharmacy. Can I help you find something? My medicine works wonders. We came here after seeing something posted on the bulletin board at the Bracer Guild. Could you by any chance be Spence? Oh, you're Bracers, are you? I've been waiting for you to come. Guess we can dispense with the formalities then. I understand you're trying to find places where the bear claw grows, correct? Yes, the bear claw is a medicinal herb that's difficult to find in these parts. Up until now, I've been having them shipped from Roland. But just recently, I was asked by Father Holstein to prepare a new medicine. So it seems like I'm going to be using more of these than before. That's why I decided to find my own sources. The bear claw, huh? If I remember right, it grows in the forest of Mistwald in Roland. The bear claw is said to grow well in humid locations. I'm pretty sure it probably grows in a place like that in Bose. Man, I guess all we can do is hit the road and start conducting a thorough search. Such investigations are an important part of Brace's work. Just think of it as a good opportunity to learn. I guess there's no other option, huh? Alright, if we come across any bear claw flowers, we'll come and let you know. Okay, I'm counting on you kids. Just be careful out there. Alright, so we started that quest. I want to check out the other ones real quick. Neville Valley Monster. Master Cryon. and the West Bowes monster. Those are always fun. Alright. Alright, so we gotta go to Maybell. Yeah, it's like a huge flower, but yes, those pastries are delicious. Oh, there's our news crew. Come on, Missy, I'm begging you, please let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way. Yep, that's right, and of course I'd need a photograph too. I love Lila. She always looks so stone-faced. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all of those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation. Come on, please. For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it, and I have an obligation to inform the readers. But, yeah, what about the readers? We can probably reach double the number if we have the mayor grace the cover. She's said to be very beautiful after all. Dorothy, why did you have to say something like that? Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? You said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover. Oh man, you idiot! Miss? Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maybell about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Wait, this is a misunderstanding. Please leave. Her eyes are so pretty. I would say, so far, Lila is the prettiest girl in the game. And Olivier is by far the prettiest anybody in the game, but fine. So are we going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then? Please, for the love of Idios and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut. Niall, wait for me! Skies of Arcadia, baby. Great stuff. Huh? Good afternoon, Lila. Oh, it's you bracers again. You just returned from the Haken Gate. Ah, yes, something like that. So, those two you just turned away? A bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they plan to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor's waiting for you. Mandy, or anyone who's played, do we ever get to use her? I want to use her so bad. I can just imagine her being just a killing, murderous maid. She reminds me of Katie Holmes in the movie Miss Meadows. I don't know if any of you ever watched Miss Meadows. If you haven't seen the movie Miss Meadows, go watch it. It's incredible. It's so good, I might actually make that one of our Halloween streams on the Discord. Because it's not a horror movie, but it's a movie that kind of fits in that genre. I think I might include that. It's one of my all-time favorites. I need to get a poster of Katie as Miss Meadows, because it's literally, she's a killer Mary Poppins, and it's frickin' awesome. Oh, that sucks. But you guys would all love Miss Meadows, I'm telling you. Ah, good old Rockstar. Yeah, I would suggest any of you go check out a trailer for it. It's incredible. But I will definitely, maybe after the stream on like Wednesday, we'll do that. We'll see who comes to Frogman tonight. But I'm excited for that too. So we'll see. But yeah, there's so many good like bizarre movies like that that it's like never ending. Okay. I'm glad to see you all again. Mayor Maybell has been excitedly awaiting your report. Where's Maybell? Oh my god. What a huge house. The other thing I love about this game is, even though there may not be anything to interact with, these houses are all lavishly put together. And you can go to all the parts of them, and it looks incredible. General Morgan has come here to visit on several occasions. He's a little difficult to describe, but what I can say is that he is a respectable man. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But in a both good and bad sense, he has the temperament of a military man. He's a dick. Okay, where the hell is the mayor? It's always the last door. Yep. Dealing with complaints from the citizens. And she's adorable, too. She's no Lila. And she's certainly no Olivier. But she's adorable. Late deliveries of goods to the Beau's Market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone. Servicing the sewer facilities. Selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen. Harm incurred by monsters on the new Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Oh, hello. You guys are back already? You look pretty busy. So would it be better if we came back at a later time? Ahem. No, you're fine. So you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits, and now a ransom demand? The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but... No, it's alright. I'm just glad you know that it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures within the city. Now I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Beau's and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine that'll be quite a difficult task, considering that you're already as busy as you are. Yeah, I'm so excited. I mean, this is literally being remade next year in the beginning of the year. Like, it's a huge thing. It's going to be incredible. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident? Of course, that was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before, and I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one we cannot simply leave up to the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. There's Dad to find, and then we need to deal with those Sky Bandits once and for all. Huh? What's with that look, Joshua? I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland, I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius would have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, you too, Shara. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard the airliner? Didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer, too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just didn't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I'm at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what's up with the mayor. Phil, I'm not sure that Falcom really does the modern audiences thing. Like, they've never... Like, when people are complaining about fan service and stuff, they're like, I don't care, we're still doing it. So, I really don't think that they'll take a poor vision of the game. I really can't imagine that. But... as soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can't imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time, after all. Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here? Just searching around blindly for the airliner or Sky Bandits probably won't amount to anything, right? I mean, if that's all it'd take, then the army would have found them a long time ago. What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, let's just comb the entire region. I never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. So what are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. Ha! We're complimenting you, Estelle, seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Beauvais region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Oh, right. Wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but he's got to know something by now, right? It's true he arrived in Beauvais a little before we did, so I think it may be worth talking to him. I wonder where they went. I imagine they're either at the hotel or the shop. Yeah, people get weird about stuff, but all I can do is just hope that when games like this get the treatment, that it goes well. That's the restaurant. The guild that I just left. Where the hell is the hotel? Kirsch's Bar. Here we go. Whenever we greet guests, we do so with utmost sincerity. Our motto is, service always comes with a smile. Furthermore, we should always work to improve service. No, they're not here, unless I can go up and see them. Bathtub! Ooh, that's a nice room. Bathtub! Do-do-do! I've got a table reserved at the Anderodes restaurant today. I've been saving up for this day for a long time now. I'm so excited I can hardly breathe. Well, I won't die over it. Okay, so they're not in there, so they gotta be in here. Do-do-do-do-do-do. There's my boy. Oh, I don't see him in here. Maybe they're at the restaurant. Yeah, that game had some fun mechanics. Like, I enjoyed it for what it was. Like, the boss fights were really cool. But yeah, I mean, that probably was a little creepy. They are not in here. They're not in the Bracer Guild. Maybe they're at the bar. Yep. He's like passed out drunk. Oh, god damn it. This ain't a joke, you know. Oh, heck. Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Was having his article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs, after all. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. You're one to talk. Don't they sometimes call you Bottomless Shara? Oh please, Bottomless is much more suitable for a woman like Ina. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I may drink, my face and my disposition remain unreddened. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush. Oh, come now. When you get drunk, you lose it completely and everyone around you gets a heck of a show, admit it. It's certainly true that Ina is like a bucket to Shara's sieve, but no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. Yeah, he is. Where am I? Good, you're awake. Sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Oh, my head. What the? You're that bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh my goodness. What the hell am I doing? Though I'd made my way to Bose. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Bose, and so are we. Oh, well, damn. Don't scare me like that. And I see you've got a lovely lass with you. Name's Sherazard Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Sherazard. Are you the infamous Silver Streak, by chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me, then. Only rumors, I'm afraid, but yes, I know your name. You're one of the top young bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, I suppose. So you do have some brains left in there after all that booze. I'm impressed. You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house. You seem pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that? Yeah, I was looking for clues and couldn't find any. That's what I figured. Damned Army's regulations on the spread of information really restrict what I'm able to learn anyways. I just had pizza earlier. And if you try to consult General Morgan at the Haken gate directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figured I'd at least try to score an interview with the legendarily voluptuous mayor, but a maid turned me away outright. And to top it all off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything. Oh, great Idios, tell me. What did I do to deserve this shabby life? Well, you did try to do an exclusive on the mayor's chest. But if you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you. Huh? We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Maybell's behalf right now. So naturally, we've met with the mayor and General Morgan too, for that matter. Holy crap, are you serious? Yeah, totally. Score! And the goddess gets a point. Blessed be the bounty of Idios. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything. Every last detail. We'll be glad to. However, aren't you forgetting something, Niall? Huh? Huh, information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but we need you to scratch ours first, and to get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally. You want a mirror or something? My research funds are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say. We're not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to Bose right after this incident occurred. Seems like you might have heard some interesting things yourself. That being the case... and here I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy little leech like me. I'll tell you what I know. But rest assured, it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay? Fine, fine. I'll tell you everything on my honor as a newsman. I've got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get out your pen and paper. We're ready whenever you are. Man, way to go, Joshua. You're on a roll. Heh. Well, if he ever gets tired of being a bracer, we know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills. I don't think you can, but he is fun. You do have to protect him in a couple battles. Huh, well, if you ever go... Oh, I already said that. The first clue is in the form of an eyewitness report from the village of Ravenue to the west. So guys, if you haven't played this, look up the Ravenue village theme. It is so soothing. It has been my favorite music in the game so far. Really cool. I talked to a villager who'd just come to Bose for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident. A huge shadow flying overhead? Yep, airship. I told him. Maybe he ain't even the missing one. But the army checked it out and found absolutely nothing. Aw, you meanie. You raised our hopes only to dash them straight away. So you're saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything. That's what I'm saying. I warned her it wasn't big news, and I went to a lot of trouble to get this sad morsel too. What with the information embargo in place and all. Well done. Now let's hear the second clue of yours. Oh, fine. The other thing I learned is that the military's intelligence division is on the move. Intelligence division? I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royally sanctioned branch of army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination. That's the one, yeah. Supposedly they're so elite they can even stand toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge, Colonel Richard, is apparently quite the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say his incident is as good as solved already. Doesn't seem like your information will be of much use to us in our investigation. Yeah, well, can't say I didn't warn you. Sorry I couldn't help much on your end. It would be fun. But a promise is a promise. I scratched, now it's your turn. Of course, a deal is a deal after all. Joshua told Niall all about the incident in Roland, as well as the information received from General Morgan. The Kapawas, Sky Bandits, a ransom demand to the Royal House and the airship corporations? Good goddess, that's exactly what I needed. That's the missing link I've been killing myself to find. Caught your fancy, did it? Absolutely. I can definitely write my article now. Can't be wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy, post-haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you. Frickin' Niall. Wow, his spirit certainly lifted fast. Well, he was chasing a big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. I'm glad we could help him out. Well, look at you. From Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Talk about a split personality. Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating. A little give and take, nothing more. A bad boy exterior with a good boy inside, or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. But anyways, I guess we've only really dealt with scrupulous people thus far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with weirdos, and that's when you really need to bust out some really questionable techniques. Why were you looking at me when you said that? Anyways, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when Niall asked about the huge flying shadow thing? The eyewitness report from Ravenue? I'd say there's a strong chance there was nothing to it, if the armory already checked it out. Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the army is totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself, after all, but one of his men, and some of those guys are pretty thick-headed. That is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt at any rate. Huh, you two are starting to get the hang of this, I see. I think this is a splendid idea. Let's head to Ravenue then, shall we? Got it. See, I've already been there, because I did one of the monster killing quests. The other thing I love about this is on the map, you can hit the start button and it shows you what's in those directions. I think I have to leave from the other side. And maybe it was this way. No. I think this was the way. Yep. Oh, he appeared out of nowhere. And I was behind him, that's great. Fast forward time. And I only fast forward through the fights that I've already done that are kind of grindy. Like that wasn't really a fight that I was in any kind of danger. I can imagine Niall rambling about that, absolutely. Reviving bomb. The chest is empty, so very empty. I love the chests. And I'm glad that I saw that one, because I ran right by it before. Like, I try to be, like, aware, but it's pretty easy to run by them. So guys, if you haven't seen these, I'm going to go ahead and use them now. I love these attacks. Look at these all-out attacks. And the cool thing is you can skip the animation if you've already seen it a million times. But I love them. And they all have like different unique ones. Like she's not ready to do hers yet. So I'm just going to have her attack. Oh, now she is. Now you're going to get to see all three of them, guys. I want to see what Olivier's is. Love it. Scheherazade is awesome.
Someone's been naughty.
Love it. It's freaking awesome. This game has so many awesome things.
Seems you came up short.
Bird egg. Do 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 do. Yazoo, the music is tremendous. And like I said, I'm only using the fast forward because this is like a like basic grindy fight. Like I wouldn't use this during like a fight that mattered, or when I see new enemies, because I'm not like sure about like what they are. Yeah. And I do like that the signs are always... I have not gone to Crone Pass. I wonder what's over there, but we'll have to check it out later. Alright, let me get another cough drop here. But yeah, Zoo, if you haven't played this one, man, I really suggest you just grab it. I want to say it was $20 on Steam. Totally a deal. I've had so much fun with it already. I've already put 8 or 10 hours into it. Huh? Oh, who is that? Scheherazade, is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak. Right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City, but you're here to look into the airliner incident? No, I'm here on some chump errands. But speaking of the incident, I hear it was the work of Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. Is that all you've got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right? Cassius Bright? Taken hostage? Ha! Don't make me laugh. That old man's not going to get beaten by the likes of some Sky Bandits. Anyone saying that is severely mistaken. I'd like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you've got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of noobs to me. Huh. Well, I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius's kids. Yeah, that's a surprise, alright. So these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. Why are you looking at us like that? The boy with the black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius's daughter? You want to try saying that again with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright, and I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Well, take it easy, Scheherazade. And be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah. And make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself either. Ha! I'll keep those words in mind. Oh, right, Scheherazade. Was it you who took care of that monster near the mine? Yep. Well, actually, it wasn't just me, it was us. Ha! I didn't think any number of trainees would have made such a difference. But anyway, good luck in your search for those Sky Bandits. Later. Dude is badass. He's like the Cloud of this. What's with that guy? He really pisses me off. I see, so that was Heavy Blade a Gate, huh? Heavy Blade a Gate? What a stupid name. A Gate Krosner, senior bracer in the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. His massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster in two with a single slash. So he's carrying a Buster Sword too. So he's definitely Cloud. Yeah, dude, this is so good. Like I was telling Paul earlier, it made me want to go back and play like Breath of Fire 4, like games from this generation that I skipped. Like I loved Breath of Fire 2, loved Breath of Fire 3. I never played 4. I want to play 4 now because this has got me in that mood. I want to play Suikoden 4. I did that a little on stream. Suikoden 5, like all these games that I missed after my beloved ones, this has got me in the mood for it. But the thing is, I'm loving this so much that I think I'm going to have to play straight through. Like, I think that's the only way to do it. So I don't even know what the hell I'm going to do. But it's caused like a RPG renaissance in me, that's for sure. Every goddamn character in this is either hilarious, awesome, sexy, cool, badass. Like, I have not seen a character in this and I'm like, they're stupid. Like, every damn character that I meet new, I'm like, oh my god, they're so cool. Like, I'm taken aback, for real. Right? Bardock, absolutely, dude. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. But Cher is tough, too. When she told off the general, I thought she was gonna, like, kick him in the nuts. Like, she was pissed. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is. He's still a rude jerk. Come to think of it, how does he know Dad anyway? He seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things in his past I can't go into, and those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Huh. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyways, let's hurry to Ravenue Village. That guy was badass. These guys can hurt you pretty bad too because they do a drain attack. So you gotta focus, like if you have 2 or 3, you gotta focus on one at a time. When there's just one, it's easy. But this game makes it so you, even though you can see the monsters on the field, it's not great to skip them because they still give you Septum. Like you need that to do your Orbology shit. So, like see that gave me Septum and I'll need that. So even if it's a small amount, if I can kill them in like 2 seconds, why wouldn't I? Yeah, it is. And that speed up thing for the like the easy battles is a goddamn blessing. It's a damn blessing. See, we got 2, so I don't want to go too fast because I want to focus down the damage. Like they all have to attack the same one because they'll keep healing with that attack. See, focused them down. There's definitely some tactics to this. And this is on normal, so I'm not taking as much damage. This is not on hard. On hard, this is probably much more challenging. See what I'm saying, though? Like, they can be a bitch to fight.
Oh, well, you done already?
But they give a decent amount of Sepith, so... might want to heal a bit. Whoa. Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And the music reminds me so much of Suikoden. Like, the Suikoden has slightly more Asian-tinted music, but, like, it just reminds me so much of that and Breath of Fire 3. Like, oh, man, I want to play Breath of Fire. Alright, let's see what we can find out about the sighting. So what do you suggest? Should we talk to all the villagers? People would be suspicious of us if we did that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it. Okay. See, I'm wondering if the dialogue's going to be different, because I already came here and defeated their monster problem. So I'm wondering if the village elder's going to be like, hey guys, like, I'm sure the dialogue will be different. Yeah, I got lucky enough. I have either one or two of the Legend of Heroes games that were before these on the PSP, and they're pretty damn hard to get. So I'm happy I have those. I see you're all together. What brings you all up here today? Are you here for a visit? No, not exactly. We're actually here on business. Although, if it is possible, I'd really like a glass of your fruit wine. Ho ho ho, things in the world never go like you expect, do they? By the way, I never get a chance to ask you until now, but you don't happen to be one of the Agate's companions, do you? Well, we're all members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it. I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh? The village elder closed his eyes for a moment, as a look of sadness passed over his aged features. That's his son, isn't it? It's nothing really, please pardon my expression. Mandy, is it his son? It's his son, right? He's worried about his son? Anyways, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in the area. No, actually we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting. I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed. Really, is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky? It was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louis. Yeah. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid, and any way you think about it. So he may have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep. Imagined it, huh? I guess the best thing we can do then is ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir. Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask. Louis should be here somewhere in the village. It's rather small, so I'm sure you'll be able to find him without any trouble. Alright, so we gotta go find little Louis. Little Lou Dog. Where's little Lou Dog? He in the graveyard? Nope. Lou Dog is not in the graveyard. Stay away from that there graveyard. That's Vince. Huh? Are you guys visitors? Are you looking for the villager's house? Oh, don't tell me Louis disappeared, guy. Oh, no. What did he say? Louis hasn't come over recently. I wonder if something's happened. Is he over here? I hope he's not up on the trail. There's a decent amount of pretty scary monsters up there. Chickens! 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 Hey, I'm chasing chickens, lady. Get out of here. Chickens! Chickens! Ooh, I got eggs from them. Give me eggs! I want eggs! Stop! I don't care about your tractors. I care about eggs. Were the eggs on the ground, or am I actually, like, snatching eggs out of a chicken's cloaca? Come on. Gimme, gimme. Oh my god, stop talking to me, bitch. Bitch! Whatever. Forget it. Is that little Louis? Poor Louis. Huh? I haven't seen you guys around here before. So guys, what do you think? I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and I'll be right back. I'm just gonna leave it on the screen, because Steam is really hard for me to pull up OBS over again. So I'm going to leave it here for a minute. And tell me, do you think I'm picking those eggs up off the ground? Or am I snatching them eggs right out the chicken? Be right back. Hunger bee. Good kid. All right, we are back with some more Mountain Dew, and we said hi to the cat, and she rolled around on the ground and tried to trip me, because that's what Stormy does. Legend of Hoagies, making trails to the buffet, love it. I had some of my fried ravioli earlier again. It was delicious. Delicious. Are you merchants here to buy fruit? Actually, no. We're here for a different reason. As a matter of fact, we're bracers. Bracers? You mean like a gate? I don't know. You don't look at all that strong to me, especially because you're a girl. Oh, here we go. Why don't you tell me how you really feel? But after seeing my great skill with a staff, do you think you can still call me weak? What I love about this game is, as much as it's also about the other characters, Estella's the main character. And it's pretty cool to see, like, a real girl main character. She's not a fake badass. She gets upset. She has emotions. She loves her daddy. She's a regular girl. She's not Bayonetta. She's not Princess Katana. She's not, you know, this almost like stereotype. She's real. And it's really cool. And it's just one of the many things that's special about this game. I really wish there was more real female representation in games. Because I'm definitely not against fan service. I love fan service for both males and females. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you people can't be sexual beings or whatever, but a lot of times it is true that the characters are represented as only sexual beings, and that's kind of bullshit, because humans aren't like that. You can find the sexiest man or woman, and yeah, they might put on their sexy time show, but they're regular people when they get home and sit in their living room. So it's really cool to just see like a real character. That's what I'm saying. And she drops it in the water. Wow, that's amazing. It's like a tornado. Her tornado attack is actually pretty cool. I think it's called like Hurricane. Huh, I hope you've learned your lesson that looks can be deceiving. Now, how about another amazing demonstration with my staff? Estelle, be careful. Wasn't it just yesterday that you hit yourself in the face doing that? Anyway, are you Louis by chance? Yeah. But how do you know my name? We heard from the village elder. He said you saw some kind of flying shadow. Do you think you could tell us a little bit more about what you saw that night? Sure, if you want. But the soldiers from the army already searched the place and didn't find anything. That's fine. We're not worried about that. Do you think you could just tell us what you saw? In as much detail as you can remember? Okay, I'll try. You see, I like watching the stars at night. So I often sneak out of my house at night to come here and look at the stars. And the other night, when I was out here looking up at the stars, I saw two shadows moving across the sky. Now hold on a minute here. You say you saw two shadows? Yeah, that's right. And they were different sizes, too. Kind of like a mom leading a kid. Two shadows, two sizes. Yeah, she's just a truly cool character. That's consistent with an airliner and the Sky Bandit airship, if you think about it. Yeah, the aircraft we ran across in the woods was definitely smaller than a typical airliner. Right, exactly. And it's also really cool, Mandy, that these kind of characters, like Estelle, doesn't need to be saved. Like, I love Ares, but Ares needed to be saved. Tifa did not. Like, they're a dichotomy. Like, Tifa's probably the baddest ass fighter in the whole group, but Aerith needed to be saved. And that's a certain archetype, but that's, in my opinion, overly done. Like, Aerith is one of my favorite characters ever. But there's too much of the, like, damsel in distress. Like, I loved Aerith to the point where I'm one of the few fools that grinded her in the original game to get her final limit break that heals and puts everyone in regen and removes all status effects. It's one of, like, the great achievements to get her to the highest limit break grinded so far before she dies. But I love badass characters, but I love badass real characters even more. So until I couldn't see them anymore. So north is... There's a trail that continues behind the village, and it leads to an old septium mine which was abandoned some time ago. The soldiers from the army supposedly searched the trail but didn't come up with anything. That's why they said I must have just been dreaming. And then they laughed at me like I didn't know what I was talking about. The little boy's eyes started to well up with tears. Aw. Aw, enough of that. You're a boy, right? And boys don't cry. We're not like those stupid soldiers. And we don't think you're telling a lie either. We're going to prove it. I'm like kind of choking up. Because, like, Joshua did it too a couple times. Like, Estelle and Joshua are such well-written characters. Like, when they come out of there joking and they're serious. Like, this is a little boy that just said mean things to her and she was kind of mad at him. And now she's, like, being, like, this loving, caring person. It's a great game. Darn straight. You just leave it to us. So no more crying, okay? Okay. You're a real nice person. As usual, she's got a knack with the kids. Yeah, maybe it's a virtue. Why are you all looking at me like that? It's nothing. let's focus on the task at hand. It looks like we've got stuff to do. Right. Let's hurry and get onto the trail behind the village and see what we can find. That was freaking brutal on that trail. Like, I'm not looking forward to this. I only went as far as I had to go to fight the monster. And he was pretty badass. So, we'll see how this goes. Not so sure. So, things like that choke me up a little bit. Because my parents adopted me when they were much older. So they had already had my sister, and she was much older. Like, my sister was a teenager when they took me as a baby. So I've always had, like, a big sister. And a big sister that was old enough to be, like, another mother. So, you know, I've always asked myself, like, why do I always have so many, like, female friends? And I think that's why. Because I get used to having, like, a really supportive older sister. And she's alive and she's doing well. There's nothing sad here. It warms my heart. Time for hard fights. Alright, which way am I going? West. I'm pretty sure there's some chests I missed up here too. Okay. I'm not screwing with these guys and I'm draining my life, so they are getting it right away. Yeah! We ain't having that. Bam! That's that staff skill. Ooh, they'll be leveling up again soon. And I probably have enough Sepith to unlock more slots. Ooh, I have not fought this one yet. He looks scary. At least he has shitty movement. Okay, we're not doing this yet. What art are we going to use on this Joker? He takes higher fire too, but I don't have it, so I haven't put fire. Fire is what he's going to get next. Prepare for arts. They are so weak to magic. The magic is so OP in this game, I love it. Yes, absolutely, dude. Call out was awesome. Okay, so now I gotta... This is where the fork was before. And I was not... Oh, shit. God damn it. Oh. That's the worst, when you see them suddenly and you try to run away. At least I have a all-out. And see, you can skip them if you're in a hurry. It can help sometimes.
We're good to go.
The funny thing is, Phil, I really got into Tales of Destiny a couple months ago, and I played it a ton. And I gained a brand new respect for that. So I probably would actually say Tales of Destiny is my current favorite. I didn't complete it. I need to go back to it. But I was really having a good time with it. Oh. Oh, boy. This fight might not be worth it. I don't think I'm doing this. I'm running. We out the cut, son! I am not doing that. Alright, it's a dead end. Not even a chest? What the hell? That's some bullshit. Maybe I can get behind him this time. Preemptive, baby! I hope I can kill them that fast. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, damn it, I cast that again. I hate that it doesn't reset to attack. Yeah, I need to not speed up the battles when I'm not paying attention. I just wasted mad MP because they were still on. That's okay.
We're good to go.
Prepare for what? Prepare what? Alright, so it's definitely the other fork. Damn it! It forks again? No, okay, I think this is the fork. No! Oh, I did it again! Oh, it's just one guy, though. Okay. That's not as bad. She's hurt pretty bad, though. Damn it, leave her alone! I think she's the only one I didn't get a leather jacket for, too. I just healed it. Oh my god. Guys, don't use fast mode if you're not paying attention. There we go. Now we'll move it back to attack. Absolutely, Phil. I agree. I hope others will follow suit. Oh my god, how many ways can this split? Jesus Christ. Okay, I guess this was the way. Alright, we have made it to the mines. It's a heavy chain and padlock. This looks like the entrance to an abandoned mine. It kind of reminds me of the Malga mine, except for the fact that it's all deserted. It seems that this place was abandoned quite some time ago. The padlock and chain are rusted. It doesn't look like this gate has been opened recently, which means there's no possibility that the Sky Bandits entered through here. I wonder if that's why the army never investigated the place. You're probably not going to find any clues searching around in an old mine, that's for sure. What's wrong, Estelle? Maybe it's just me, but do you feel air flowing out of here? When you say out of here, do you mean the mine? Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Joshua wet the tip of his index finger with his tongue and held it out. You're right, Estelle. It's rather subtle, but there is air flowing out of here. Just like I thought, huh? Sometimes your senses can be surprisingly sharp, you know that? I mean, she is Cassius's daughter. He's like the ultimate. I wonder if you get that from your father. Yeah, exactly. My dad doesn't have anything to do with it. But forget about that. Aren't you more interested in what's inside the old mine? There's certainly a possibility it connects to somewhere. It's probably worth checking out. Well, in that case, let's bust the lock off. Hey, don't even think about doing that. For now, we better head back to the village and talk with the elder. He might have the key. Huh, you're no fun, Shara. You're gonna make me walk all the way back to the village. For real. Ugh. Okay, well, it's just about 11 o'clock, so we are gonna save up. And... Alright, it says abandoned mine. We're good there. Alright, so guys, I appreciate everyone coming out. I had a tremendous time tonight. We met the amazing Olivier. We saw Shara tell the general off. We saw a very emotional moment that made me get all emotional. Great stuff. Loving the game so far. My playtime is 12 hours. Guys, $20 on Steam. Experience the original if you haven't before the remake comes out. You will not regret it. I was the biggest Trails denier, and I was wrong. Seems like I'm wrong about some stuff. It happens, I guess, because I was wrong about Breath of the Wild, and I was wrong about Trails. So, thanks again for coming out, guys. And as always, stay creepy. Have a good night, folks.